Okay, morning. My name's Belinda and I'll just introduce our school improvement group, Gordon, Jenny and Phil, and Anthea, who was unable to be here today. Okay, I'm going to give you just a brief intro about who we are and where we're from. And we've had a very interesting past probably 2 years. Halfway through last year we went from 3 schools, Hillcrest, Ehrenbank and Broadmeadows, and became one, Hume Central Secondary College. Our presentation is more about how our merger and the school improvement group have become one and work together. The majority of us as the school improvement group were given a 0.8 allotment, which means every Thursday we did not have any timetabled classes. So that allowed us to go to PD and on those Thursdays get together and work on planning and implementation. And that allowed us to have a lot more time and flexibility, so it made it a lot easier for us. Okay, that's it from me. I was just cameo. So here's Gordon to speak a bit more about it. Thank you.
What we're showing here is how the school improvement group has linked into a whole lot of other things that are taking place within our restructure and merger. I think, and I'll explain more about that as that goes on. Some of the key factors within here is looking at a Mazzano model, which I'll be talking more about through this slideshow, and also looking at the performance and development culture and professional performance reviews, and how the literacy and the SIG group have impacted on those two things. We decided that our main focus should be on literacy. We were going to put numeracy to one side to start with this year, not forgetting that we do intend to look at our numeracy and then work on improving numeracy across the college as well as literacy. But we felt, looking at our data, that literacy was the area that we needed to focus on most of all. And we're also going to look at Raymond Lewis starting this term on a development management approach and looking at a Raymond Lewis model and other models as well that are taking place, or other models that we're looking at from other research. This is a little joke which is going to run over people's faces, but unfortunately John's not here, so we'll move right on. Okay. Again, this is showing how we're looking at how the school improvement group is impacting on the school right across from what we've seen as our strategic plan, which was we need to improve our literacy. So what we looked at here was we felt that it was necessary to develop teacher knowledge and use a collaborative learning process that was all fed by data. So we're saying that data is the key thing that's going to drive our school improvement program, and these are some of the this is a diagram, I suppose, that is trying to explain that. What the intention of the SIG group was to work with each member of the SIG group to work with team leaders on a year level basis from 7 to 12, and for those SIG members to work with the team leaders to model strategies on John Munro's seven highly reliable literacy teaching practices. Thank you. Okay, so what we wanted to do was for us to go into classrooms, model. We decided the 2 areas to focus on were getting knowledge ready and vocabulary, model strategies that were from John Munro's ideas, processes, and then work with that team leader as a critical friend to say, yes, this worked, that didn't work. Then for the team leader to then go in, and we would be their critical friend as they delivered a class to their students. And then what would happen is we would then work collaboratively with the team to show our reflections, how that worked, how successful that was, and then to work together with the teams for each teacher and each member of that team to start developing their own strategies on getting knowledge ready and vocabulary. We're looking at rolling out the Student Development Management Program in Term 4, and we're wanting to do that with the structures of our learning teams at school are we have a year level team leader and we have a year level coordinator within each team. So we're working with the year level team leaders with regards to the literacy strategies, but we're wanting to start working with the year level coordinators to look at the Raymond Lewis strategies. And we're looking at doing that by taking Raymond Lewis's book, which I bought many copies of. Each member of each coordinator across the 2 campuses within the college are going to be given that book to read, and we will do that as a reading circle where we'll be starting to take out some of those strategies that he uses in developmental management.